Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make a video and then you can just take screenshots of everything, and that way you'll know where everything is. I'm here at the previous Doomermuth residence, soon to be for sale, and we're going to do a little review. We'll do another one of these when everything's exactly the way it should be, and it'll be a nice little tour video that you can put up with your listing. First, here's the driveway. Yard needs cut. Driveway looks good. Front of the house looks good. We've got a little bash in the door here from the contractors. I'd like to see the door cleaned up a bit, but that's my personal preference. If I were looking at a house, isn't there some sort of paint that you can put a quick layer on the front porch so that there isn't those stains? Not sure about that, but that's up to you. Garage door looks good. I'm not going to go out the back side inside sliding door, so I'll just take a quick look here. Porch looks good. Pool looks good. Again, the yard could use cut, but I don't know if or when you do that. Oh, nice spider web. Whew. Okay, so first in the garage, everything looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of contractor mess here, but nothing that can't be swept or whatever, but they definitely left some paint stains everywhere. But for the most part, it's okay. I'm sure you're aware of some scratches on the door here. Barely noticeable, little light scratches. Contractors, everything in here is fine, but contractors did make a mess and put some blue tape here. Mess of the washer, a mess of the back of the thing. I put some blue tape, and paint splattered all over the walls and floor. So that's one. These walls look good. This bathroom looks decent. You may want to have that toilet cleaned because it looks kind of gross. Kitchen looking good. Let's see if you guys clean the oven. Yeah. I mean, as good as you can expect. Those look pretty decent. Burners look good, except for the cover for the one, but other than that, let's see here. Microwave looks good. Contractors left a little paint in here, but or the painters did, but everything looks good here. There's a little scuff on the refrigerator. This room looks good. I'm assuming they went back and did the tops of the windows. Yes, very good. All right. This room looks good. Carpet looks good. Walls look good. Fireplace looks good. Let's do a quick basement tour. A couple things I noticed. A little splatter on this outlet here. Some bubbling in the wall. If I were you, I would fix this crack. I would fix this shoddy paintwork here. No edging. And the drywall is splitting all the way down. I would maybe see if they can't just put a coat on that. But other than that, from what I noticed, the basement just needs this stuff cleaned up. But everything else looks really good here. Of course, I'll go back and cut off the lights. You might want to take down Caleb's curtains, but who knows? Somebody might want those. All right. I think this looks raw, but maybe there's nothing really you can do about the edge of these walls. It's not that big a deal. Bad patchwork on those spots that we said were bad, but that's just me as an old drywaller and painter. This closet, the reason I put a little mark in here is just to show you what I'm talking about. This all looks really yellow, and it looks like they put like a crappy couple of swipes of white paint over it, and that's it. And it just looks dirty. And I don't know if you can either wash the walls or put a good coat of paint in there, but not great. This outlet is filthy, but here's a little mark of damage here. Here's some marks of damage by the front door. This outlet's filthy. There's also some damage here, which I've marked. The office windows on the outside look like they got sprayed with something sticky. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's all over them. Maybe the people came and tried to power wash or something, but they used the soap and they didn't wash it off the windows. That looks bad. I don't know what you figured out what you're doing with this office desk, but worst case scenario, if I had to take a couple of pieces, take the whole thing apart and take a couple of pieces at a time and take it somewhere for you, or rent a truck and take it somewhere for you, I would do that. This is just marking the damage along the inside of the door, and to indicate that there is that mark, which we saw at first, but there's also the damage along the inside of the door. And a little rip there, but you know, definitely dirty, but yeah. Anyway, that's basement, first floor, garage, all that. Let's head up the stairs. First thing I notice, boom, nick in the wall there, dirty walls here, another nick in the wall there, another scratch in the wall here. This is just really shoddy along the edge here. I don't know if they could put just a little bit of wood filler or get that edging. There's filthy marks all over the wall here. There's another bash in the wall here, and then another bash in the wall here, and some filthy marks. I've indicated all these with different blue tape. Another bash in the wall here and scratches. A few nicks and scratches and bumps in the wall here. We'll go this direction in a second. Even though it's not necessary, we'll just take a quick look at the bedroom. Everything looks pretty good. Again, whatever they sprayed up here to wash these windows, I don't know if you can see it, but there's just this grime all over the windows. Maybe that's just been there. But other than that, everything looks good. Closet looks good. Door looks good. That guy must have came back and got those little paint drips that we went over last time. Tub looks okay. Could use a scrubbing. Closet looks good. They definitely came in and touched that back up. This toilet is absolutely gross, filthy. But the shower looks great. Kids' bathroom, just as you expect, looks great. There's a little junk on the floor. Sinks are a little dirty, but other than that, nothing of concern. Ethan's room looks great. They definitely came back and touched up those doors, fixed those windows. Everything's good. Mercy's room, perfect. Everything finalized. Looks good. Nothing to worry about there. All right, and as we go down the hall, the contractors left marks, scrapes, nicks, more dirt, scrapes, nicks, more dirt, scrapes, nicks, dirt, scrapes, nicks. scrapes, scrape, dirt, 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 bash, 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 and that is that hallway. Several things. Oddly enough, you come into this hallway and it's miraculously pretty much fine. The only reason I marked this here is the paint. They did the edging after the rolling, which is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Every painter knows you don't do that. You do the edging first, then you do the rolling as close as possible, and it blends. This looks like a 2-year-old came and did the edging for them. Their lines are not clean, and there's a distinct swipe pattern versus the texture of a roller. You come into the room here and you've got bashes on the ceiling in Katrina's room. Other than that, it looks pretty decent. The closet looks good. The way back of the closet has some nicks and bumps, but I don't know if you can do a little paint job on that or not. They did finish that door underneath. That looks good. Honestly, there aren't as many bashes and nicks in here as you would think. There's a little mark here below the door or below the window. There's a mark or two on the wall near the outlet and a bash near the outlet there. I should have put a piece of tape there. Here, let's tear this one in half and put a little piece of tape there on that bash. This outlet's a little shoddy, but what can you do? You can't be perfect on everything, right? There's a little piece of tape down there. I wonder if that's because there's a little mark down there. I go into the bathroom here. Wasn't sure what you were talking about, but I do think you mean there should be a sealant on the back of the sink to the wall, and there is a little crack back there, so I just put a little piece of tape. I also think this looks terrible with the screw in the middle of this thing. That needs to be fixed. And the drywall here, not so great, to the right of the sink. That also above and left of the sink, I marked it. Very, like the door got slammed into it. Like how hard did this door have to get flung open to bypass the stopper? Or probably before the stopper was there. Bottom of the shower, not finished. There should be caulk all through here, caulking the edge because, yeah. And even the caulk job up here, there are gaps and holes. That needs to be redone. All right, that's the bathroom. The edge of the closet door, as Dave pointed out, was not done. You can take a screenshot of that. There's a couple little nicks near the outlet here. There's a nick in the wall here. And then as Dave pointed out, there are several things wrong with that. Not finished. As you go into the room, there's like a little paint splotch. There's a really serious nick in the wall here. There's a chunk of paint missing here. There's a chunk of paint missing here, and a few bash marks, a few scratches, and some dirt, some more dirt. But other than that, oh, there's a little bash over here on that wall. But everything else looks good. I figured a video is easiest, so I will upload this video to YouTube, and you can take screenshots, or you can play it on your screen and take pictures. Whatever's easiest for you, and that way you know what to label each thing. Or you can send this little 15-minute video by email or by link to whoever you're trying to discuss this with. But this is Dave's brother-in-law, Kimmy's brother, Jason, signing out. Let me know if you want me to do a final one of these for your listing. Love you guys.